I need a Hawaiian shirt, though.
There you go. And with that epic line, we'll start to, well, not start, but continue tonight's session. We had a technical error, thanks me, where audio wasn't being picked up on my end. So the conversation at the bar has continued. The party got to hear Rictavio regale them with an epic tale of a hero named Nemo. Uh, Vilsolis had a conversation with Rictavio, found out there's a little bit more than meets the eye. He's a former monster hunter of sorts. Um, the party talked to Dr. Kristen Vorshov, who is a water Davian that's been trapped in Barovia, and he's less a doctor and more a professor, though he does have some medical knowledge and is able to create healing potions and is looking for a way out of this hellhole. I think that's roughly all we have done so far. So with that in mind, oh, also, Milan has given Vracus Gene concussions.
No.
No, um, she is trying to correct their outbursts,
Rehabilitates.
rehabilitate us.
I think maybe we should start giving them a reward of some kind when they do something good.
Anytime Gene does something good, we'll give him a tiny hat.
It gets slightly bigger each time.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We
So,
can do this.
so yeah, Vilsolis, about the time you come in, the doctor is getting round to drinks for anyone. He kind of looks your way and is like, "You too," basically with his facial expression.
I'll just give him like a thumbs up and just sit with the others.
Did you have a nice conversation?
Yeah, man, rather cordial.
Big word. I don't know what that means.
He was polite. He was polite and willing to talk. Who's the who was that? The town doctor, right?
Yeah,
Why is he buying us drinks?
because he's helping us, and he's pretty good. He's also a scholar. He can look some stuff
Oh,
up
he's
too.
also a scholar.
Yes, we have quite a bit of scholar friends here with us. But he knows. He knows. He can. He says that if we can get him some supplies, then he can help provide healing potions.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
good.
think he said if Mamayan can use her healing abilities to help with the people around town, then he might be able to get us some. Yeah.
Wasn't that fortuitous?
He's not bad looking either.
The doctor guy.
Yeah.
Irina just flushes a little bit.
I mean, if you're into that kind of like, ruggedly handsome professional type.
Soul just kind of adjusts his glasses and just looks at Jean with just like, I'm right here kind of look.
Oh my god. Because I think it reminds him of his mom. Or her
I
mom.
mean, he tries to look up, but I don't understand the attraction. But more for y'all.
He's been crawling in it.
More into fur bulbs.
So,
Not really into
let
anybody,
me know if I shouldn't
to be
doing that.
honest.
That's perfectly fine. No, yeah, I'm not surprised you're into the intellectual type. I feel like anyone else would bore you.
This is true. I do get bored very easily unless you can dazzle me with wits.
What's the difference between intellect and wits?
An actual
Which,
conversation. That's what.
not necessarily. Wits can be defined as someone just being clever or applying the knowledge they know. For example, I I am an intellectual, as I am very knowledgeable on things. While I may not be the most wise or witty as I don't apply that knowledge the best sometimes.
I kind of have the same problem, but
Does that make sense at all?
I feel like you just gave a stump speech.
I don't know what that means.
Either.
insane.
Speech about yourself to it's like a commercial basically about
Oh, well,
yourself.
sure, maybe I am trying to sell a product here.
To who exactly?
Whoever's. Kind of just like he shrugged and just whoever.
Hey, sorry,
I
let
don't
me
really have a
let
I
me
don't really have a preference, truth be told.
let me interrupt you for 1 second to point out that the GIF don't have mayors, but they do have commercials.
I mean, you certainly gotta, rep, gotta represent, we got our little, like, nurseries and whatnot, and we got our little nurses, and
A bunch of noseless
Oh.
freaks looking at the camera. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
They got fucking Starship
Starship
Troopers.
but have you read the book?
I have
No,
not.
because the book is
Uh,
boring fucking propaganda.
No, I mean,
It
yeah,
is, though,
it
don't
is
lie to me.
propaganda. No, it is propaganda, but it's not boring.
I personally found it very, very dull.
I love that fucking movie though.
So
Dude, the
good. I
movie is
rewatched it
so
not too long
different.
ago. Oh, of
The
course,
movie is
just because
so
it's a
different from the
satire
book.
of the book,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I find
I
hilarious.
wouldn't describe it as necessarily a satire, but yeah, it's definitely different.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess. The only reason why I say satire is because it takes like the more fascist, like kind of leaning themes in the book of like, hey, isn't the military cool, guys?
It's a
And just
hyperbole.
kind yes, thank you. It's hyperbolic of the
Yeah,
of
he's
the
got a
story.
lot of really interesting ideas, Robert Heinlein.
Vasos is gonna lean back and look at the guy behind the counter and just kind of hold up a cigarette and like a light he has on his finger is like it's a gesture. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Just kind of gives him a small thumbs up and then just starts to light it.
Yeah. And then after a moment, the good doctor returns with. He just returns with a bottle and more cups, rather than trying to carry all the cups over. So he sets it on your table and sets the cups out for you, and just pops the cork and begins pouring for you. Just kind of nods, and after a moment, just pours his own glass and goes to sit back at his table.
Thank you.
Polite. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I stuck my foot in my mouth a bit there, so least I could do.
What was your name? I wasn't here when you said it.
Call me Kristen. Everyone calls me Doctor, but it's a little bit, it's more a nickname rather than an actuality.
Oh, you don't have a proper doctorate?
No, I was a professor, not a medical doctor, but I've kind of adopted that role here.
I mean, I was as well. I was I specialize in history and archaeology rather than the medical sciences.
Oh, then in that case, I think we'll have some good conversations in the
You're not a real
times to come.
doctor. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
See, he's learning.
He
That was
can.
Mine has her
out of
sticker.
character.
Oh, damn.
I'm kind of like a doctor too, like a doctor of magic.
I was just like, I specialize in history and arcana, the magic of things.
You apparently need your lamp to do magic, Gene.
The doctor as well in killing
Let's not
and
talk
pillaging.
about the amp lay in front of the Octor Day.
Octay about the Illing K.
I'm not familiar with this language. Is it halfling?
I was gonna say I kind of lean over to the doc and I was just like, do you have any idea
Which doc?
what
We're
they're
all docs,
speaking?
apparently. The one who goes by the doc.
He just
I-
There's
frowns a
only
little
one
bit and
of us
shakes his
actually
head.
killing capabilities.
I can save people from dying.
He kind of leans back and just starts to sip his drink. And he's
Can you
just
bring
like,
people back from the dead?
No, can you?
If I work hard enough, maybe Mother will give it to me, but yes.
Well, then you
What else is
can't.
Mother going to give
Maybe
you?
someday.
What?
I mean, technically,
I-
with Spare the Dying and like a healing word, it
yeah.
technically could be raising the dead.
That's our
The
new
only-
theme song. Someday.
Someday we won't stop dying.
Yeah.
Someday. When
Over
my
the
life has passed me
rainbow.
by, I lay around and wonder why you're
The
always there for me.
the doc reaches into his kind of like satchel that he's got at his table and pulls out a small it's unmarked as far as it doesn't have a title on the spine or the cover. That's just a small like plain book, and he looks to Irina and says, again, I'm terribly sorry if I upset you or anything. Please take this as a token of my condolences as well as an apology. It's a work of fiction. There's actually a fairly good bookstore in town. You might enjoy this. I finished it a few days ago and have been meaning to pass it on. Hopefully you find it enjoyable. And the rest of you, I hope to see you all as well. Just, I won't bother you with directions now. Just ask around, you'll find me. It was nice to meet you all. He
Nice
just
to meet you as well. Look forward to working with you.
Charmed.
he passes the book over and kind of smiles at Irina and then turns and exits the bar.
Oh, the doctor's got a crush on somebody.
Irina's as red as a tomato right now.
Ooh, you
I'm
should
just
go
gonna
for
pat
that,
her on
girl.
the back.
I mean, he's nice. I don't know if that means he has a crush on her. Does that?
Pretty sure it does.
It's all about the smile.
Mm, I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
Which part?
The smile. There's sometimes more to it.
Sometimes there's a hair flip and an arm touch.
Varkas is truly lost. He's looking between all of y'all, just wondering what the fuck you're talking about.
The book is obviously just Tusk Club.
Amazing.
Kidding. But wouldn't that be great?
Dash is Lust.
It's not even
Rakus-
that one.
And answer me this. Have you ever been in a relationship? Do your people even have those?
No, they're born from eggs, remember?
That still
Oh.
doesn't doesn't necessarily mean that that's not
If
something.
Yankee,
non-existent.
we have no concept of family.
Yes,
When
that
we're
doesn't.
born, we're given up.
Yes, I'm not
That doesn't-
referring to family. That doesn't answer my question.
Yeah, that doesn't rule out animal instincts.
We have no. It's all
Romance?
pragmatic. It's simply
so
a
you-
means to
you're-
an end.
So your people don't enter relationships with another casually for just the enjoyment of it.
Varkas stares at you blankly.
Wow, your people really are dull.
You guys have sex?
Yeah, do you guys do you even know what that is? Or do you just call it something creepy like breeding?
Breeding.
Oh god.
Uh
Ugh.
Tragic.
takes all the fun out of the world.
Gosh, I can't even imagine Irina right now just sliding slowly lower and lower into her seat.
Is that what?
I was just about to say, hey, let's change
Is
subject,
that
but then,
what
like,
was,
Rack, I wanted to ask him this.
Was that what
Irina, do you
was
want to
going
go
on?
upstairs?
Hey,
Oh, is that what was happening between Irina and the doctor? Was like the prelude to
No,
sex?
Oh,
no, you fool.
I'm
It
I'm
could
gonna
be
go
if she was a
upstairs.
little more forward.
Malayan's gonna follow along and just run away from the conversation.
Oh,
I'm
poor
so
girl.
sorry.
I
Oh,
don't
poor girl.
understand.
Okay, well, I could give you a lesson too if you'd like.
Maybe
Oh.
not in
I
public.
would, you see the souls look at you with the most, like, raised eyebrow.
In a scholarly fashion, not a.
Just like just cigarette just loosely hanging on his lip, just raised eyebrow.
Oh gosh, are you gonna give him the? Are you gonna give Rackus the talk?
The talk about the birds and the bees and the
Thought it
And
would
the
be-
and the what?
Tanglefoot two-step.
and the tangle
Confuse
foot
them
two
by
step.
involving other species. You should really stick it to just,
Well, I would gotta stick it to just humans.
People.
I mean,
I mean, if it's any consolation, Dragonborn also lay eggs.
It's not.
Okay.
That's so many
Look.
questions.
but do dragonborn lay eggs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then
typically.
they lay eggs, but they
a
are
lot of
mammalian.
species still have sex to lay eggs.
They still need to impregnate. But like,
I'm guessing Githyanki still has.
Oh yeah,
sex.
get Yankee fuck, and it's probably very violent.
Makes me think
But I don't
of
think I don't think there's any love though.
No,
Game of
There's no-
Thrones.
No,
you're
style.
right. It is a loveless
You're
like
right, yeah,
exchange.
I would say
Hold on.
they're asexual. I would say.
It's
well,
Game
no,
of Thrones.
that's not necessarily what that means.
Aromantic.
What it is? I mean, that's
They're
exactly what it means. It
aromantic is what you
means-
mean.
No. Asexual means you simply you can still have sex, but it's simply without
No.
No,
a
that is
sexual
not what that
drive.
means.
That's
I'm
not
not-
what
It
that
means
means.
that you're
I want to pause the recording so we can go into this.
Hold on. All right, I think we're a go. Yeah, we are a go.
Did anyone happen to catch where that bookstore was?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's easy to find.
I might go there later after dinner.
I'm having difficulty with some of my weaponry. Not working the way I'd like it to.
You want me to take a look? Kind of an expert in a lot of things.
But including
Insight check.
Arcana.
Sure.
I mean, you can try, but if you break it, you're buying me something new.
I should warn you, I have 0 money.
Then you'll find another way to buy it. So then maybe we just don't.
You can suit yourself. You're just offering.
How late in the day is it? Is it like
It's
evening or?
it's dark now. It is evening. I'd say it's probably 7. Shops are gonna be closing soon, so if you wanted to run anywhere, you'd have to go pretty quick. Y'all probably have time to go to one shop if you're going as a group.
I'll just go in the morning.
Okay.
If for me at least.
Right. Well, Malayan and Irina get upstairs to... The girls took the big room with the 4 beds, right?
I thought we were doing one room.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah.
Oh, just one room? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so many of them don't need to sleep. One sleeps in a lamp.
I don't think Brackus
Who
really needs
sleeps
to-
in a lamp?
Gene.
I don't think he sleeps
What a
on the lamp.
weirdo! What a weirdo!
He just doesn't
Okay.
sleep.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, now he does. He just doesn't sleep. That's right.
Yeah, I think Vaca sleeps
And
normally.
the lion trances. Yeah, that's right. Y'all just by one rooms. Okay, so you'll head up to the two of you get to the large four bed bedroom.
Oh no. We're not
Hey,
gonna be able
wait.
to have separate
France
rooms for
is the best.
for
France is
Yama to give
amazing.
Wait, everybody has money, so you can't tell me you don't have money because we split the pot evenly.
Nobody gave me any money.
I don't have. I only have the 10 gold.
No, everybody got the 33 electrum, I think.
Yeah, she
Oh.
did just say
I-
she distributed it, but if you missed it, you each have 33 electrum,
I left mine in the back holding.
and that's fine to do if you want to do that.
Well, I need to know who left it.
Yeah,
in the
she'll just need it down.
Yeah, I would have left it too.
Who? Okay, name.
I took
Visolis left his money with you.
And Jean. I'm sure Vracus took his.
Why'd they have to make it so complicated and have like 5 different levels of money?
Thankfully, it's all a tins based system, except for Electrum.
Electrum's 5.
Yeah, it's just half. It's a half gold. This is the way I remember it. It's $50. Honestly, saying that a copper is $1 has been the easiest conversion in my head. It's not entirely accurate, but it does help.
I tend to make silvers dollars and then copper cents and then gold just like hundreds.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do. So, like, copper is $1, and then a silver is 10, and then gold is still 100.
So I have
That makes sense, actually.
the Solus's and Jean's portion of their electrum.
Yeah. So we'll cut to Malian and Irina upstairs if there's anything you'd like to talk about. Otherwise, she's just gonna like find a bed and just awkwardly sit there looking down at the book.
It was a nice gift. I don't know why they're always so rude. They shouldn't have done that.
I don't think they were trying to be rude. Maybe it was just it was embarrassing.
I wouldn't doubt it. But apparently that's how some people show love. Is by teasing.
Maybe it's been roughly a year since I've been outside of the house for more than a few hours at a time because it was too dangerous. So I'm getting back into group conversations and rowdiness.
Well, if it helps. This is the first time I've been in a big city like this. I don't typically have interactions with anybody but my family.
That is a bit reassuring. I'm not the only one.
And I hope they don't burn the town down while we're not there with them.
I guess we got here earlier than the other group because we don't have any fireballs.
They leveled up in the town.
Yeah, I got firewall wall and Malaki.
Do you get it at level 5? What level do you get it at? 5?
Yeah.
Get it a level
Yeah.
5.
'Cause that's the third
You
level
can get it at
spells.
level 5.
Yeah. Spells are every odd level.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to. I guess I'm going to read this and see what it is. If you want me to read it to you.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, I don't know how to read.
And we can work on that later too.
Okay.
Alright,
Just
she flips open the book and starts getting through it. It seems to be a collection of like just short fables of Barovian. Some are a little bit dark as she starts going into them, but that does seem to be just roughly what they are. It's just a bunch of fables. So you might get some information that I'll get to you later.
alrighty.
Does this place sell tea?
The bar itself does not seem to.
You said the shops are closing?
They are. You probably have like a hour or so still, if you wanted to go somewhere.
Yeah, I just want to go get some tea.
Okay.
Go
Yeah,
get
that
some
stockyard
tea.
has kind of like a trade post, so it probably has some.
Okay. How much?
Just to get like enough tea for yourself for a couple of nights, or
Yeah, sure. Myself for a couple nights and like a glass.
I'd say that's like a silver.
Okay. How much for like a kettle? Because I don't think anyone has a kettle on them.
Let's say 3 silver, and you can have all of it that you need.
Cool.
You even get
I'll
the
put an
little
oil lamp.
you even get the little wire ball to steep the tea leaves in.
Perfect.
I don't remember what those are called, but whatever.
They're just called steepers.
Oh, steeper. There you go.
Jess is appalled at you.
Yeah. No.
What was that? Sorry, I thought I heard my name.
Yeah,
Oh, Yeah, go ahead.
he forgot what the word for the little metal cage that you put the key in to sleep in. And I was like, Jess is appalled at you.
I am. It's called a
just called-
strainer.
It's called a what?
It's a strainer.
Oh, I call them steepers.
Hmm. I have several. I have some very nice ones, and then I have one that's actually made out of silver.
I don't have any of those.
All of
I
mine
have
are
I have
made
a
up.
kettle that has like a mesh cage you can put the tea leaves in.
All
Yeah,
of mine are made out of
typical
pewter.
for stuff, but yeah, strainers. Typically like the ball ones. I've only ever heard them called as T-balls.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Better than tea bags, am I right?
I mean, you're essentially doing the same thing with them.
I know.
But I'm a bougie bitch. I like loose leaf tea, so
Yeah.
the shit.
But yeah, the 3 silver, you can get all of it that you need. Does anyone else want to make a quick late night run to Walmart?
Hey kids, Dad's going to Walmart. What do you want?
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
I already have that.
Belsolis is gonna leave to he's just gonna get fed up with the party and just go get cigarettes and never come back.
Yeah, somehow just walks out of Barovia.
No, he's still in Barovia. He just ditches us.
Kill me, Strahd.
Just joins Strahd. It's just like, hey, how you doing?
I've had to put up with a lot of shit the past couple days. Can I just hang out with you?
You seem cool. That Usher guy seems cool. Can I just chill with you?
Usher's back.
Yeah, Usher.
Usher.
Okay, so does anyone else want to run out real quick? Or y'all want to just get your long rest in?
Yolanda just wants to, once Velsolis comes back, assuming he doesn't actually run off to join Strahd, and interrogates him about the conversation with Rictavio.
Okay, if you come to him as an interrogation, he's gonna be defensive.
Okay.
I hope you know this.
Not literally an interrogation. Just, what did he say? What did he say?
Oh, calm down. I'll get to
What?
it. Nothing. I just.
Assuming this is in our room. After all that.
Yeah. Nothing. God. Sorry, I was never good with the hyperactive students.
An adult
Same.
woman, I just get excited about things. What?
How old are you?
I'm 27.
I had students that were 27.
Okay.
But never mind. My point still stands. It was just. I just got some answers on who he was. There's a bit more to him. Don't worry about it for now. I told him if we needed to talk to him more, we would. For now, he just knows that we have an interest in him. Though, I should mention, he did act a bit odd when I did mention fate. He questioned something about the Vistani. I didn't answer that part. I just told him take it for what you will, and to know that we have a vested interest.
Did you mention anything about the him having something that we might need?
No, not yet. I didn't want to overwhelm him or make it seem like that we are coming at him for something important to make him paranoid, essentially, for other means.
Jean will point to the head.
Oh, for goodness. No, that's not what I meant.
I'm just gonna have Kai just peck at his forehead.
I really don't like how so many people don't like the Vistani. I love my family. But I don't know these people, so maybe there's something else. But
That's
it makes
yeah,
me
yeah,
upset.
okay, yeah, well that's fair. That's kind of what we were trying to say earlier. These may be Vistani, but they're clearly not the people you grew up with.
How would you know? You know nothing about me.
Well, based on your actions, I'm making simple assumptions.
Are you making assumptions with the Vistani too? Because they've been pretty cool with us, right?
I'm not saying that I have any reason to distrust them either. I'm just simply stating the facts on what we know and what we've been told.
And I'm going on what I have lived my entire life. I know nothing other than that. So you've known like all of 2 days? Well, I've got numerous and plenty of years. So don't come at me with that. Well, you
How
don't know.
many
I don't know either.
plentiful years?
35.
How old are you, Jean?
Old?
How do you not know how old you are?
I was
He
asleep a
lives
lot
in
of
a
it.
lamp.
And you lived on a pirate ship, which sounds way cooler, I'll be honest,
That does sound pretty cool.
now that I'm saying it out loud.
I was never on a ship. I was
You're not
interrupted in my rite of passage.
So you're not
Killing
even
things.
like a real, like, you're not even like a man though, right? You're still like a boy.
I am a boy.
How old are you?
Its age is different for Githyanki. On the astral plane, you don't age, but our age is determined by our prowess, by our mark of a warrior that we are.
Your deeds.
And
Yes.
what is your mark?
Well, it begins when you slay a mind flayer and bring its head back to Vlakith. Praise her.
Praise Blackness.
Who is Vlakith? You keep talking about her. I've never heard of a Vlakith.
Vlakith is. One would not call her a god, but she is everything. She is our leader,
Your
our
mother?
queen. In a sense, yes. Not exactly. She's all powerful, but she holds in her hands the will of the Githyanki people.
Sounds like a mother to me.
Sounds like a god.
Mother is a familial term, though. We simply do not.
You don't do a lot of things, though.
We don't understand.
But so you do sorry, you do like understand the term though. Like, surely your culture doesn't share those or express those, but you seem to have some familiarity.
Of course, we understand other cultures.
You had to live with
We
them to
are
grow up, right?
and we are the conquerors. Yes,
All right,
we're the
sure, you're the
pillagers.
conquerors. I've seen a lot of conquerors in my day, trust me.
But do they travel across the plains in spaceships?
A few of them.
Really?
Well, maybe not spaceships.
That is
Different
what I
ways.
thought. Uh-huh.
Well, look, okay, not everybody has a spaceship, okay? But I've
I
met a
understand.
lot of powerful people, is my point.
Sight. It seems like the idea of a mother is something that you can only fully comprehend if your culture has the idea of family ingrained in it.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember my mother.
I didn't know my mother either.
My mother
I mean,
abandoned me.
look at Malayan. She doesn't even realize what she is, all because of her mother. She's lied to her for years. And that's the
Like I've
power.
said,
Please don't talk about Mama like that.
it doesn't really matter what you look like. Because it's really who you choose to be. You know?
Mama and Papa said I was a gift. That Mother gave me to them. And it is none of your business what they told me. Do not talk about my parents like that.
It's simply stating a fact. I did not mean any ill will.
Practice at this moment, I would suggest lesson 3 and apologize because your intentions, while we're not trying to be hurtful, were.
Did he not just apologize?
He sort of apologized. He didn't really say I'm sorry.
Anything with a but in it is not an apology.
But
I don't think I said but. What is fucking Parker doing?
I don't have a tiefling to channel my chaos energy through, so I had to do it through gifts.
yeah,
Don't, well, I mean, don't worry, Parker, I got you.
That's an appropriate one right there. Nah, you can't beat that.
Fucking face. Alright. Well, if y'all would like to continue your conversation, obviously, you're more than welcome to. You can go ahead and mark off that you've had a long rest, though. Which will put you all at. I know we said last session that there were 3 days until the festival. We have changed that to 8, so this is 7 days now.
so, Yolanda, I was thinking we could head up to the lake in the morning and maybe like camp up out there for a day or two, or find somewhere to stay in the village if there's a village up there.
Oh, right, the child!
Yeah, that.
Totally forgot there was one that was about to drown.
Yeah. And I don't know, we don't know when, but Madam Eva did say hurry, so I'm gonna assume it's soon. So Irina, if Irina wants to come with us.
I think she might be better off staying here where she's safe.
Yeah. So are we gonna split up? Should some of us go up there and some stay here with her, or?
No, we should
No.
probably all stay together, but we should ask the doctor to look after Irina while we're gone.
Yes, I
He
agree.
seems very capable
This
and
again.
ruggedly handsome.
Your choice is up to you, Irina.
I mean,
He has big hands.
I'm just gonna smack the back of Jean's head again. Stop picking on her.
Malane slowly puts the stuff down on the floor.
I have a bit of money. I can stay here for how long do you think it will take?
It most likely just the morning. We'll probably be back later today.
If that's the case, then yes, I'll just, if you're not back, I'll rent a room for I'll hold this room. And I think it's safe here.
Hopefully, I mean they seem pretty vigilant about their defenses, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to use my gloves.
But, if that's what you want to do, then I'll stay here and I'll keep myself entertained. I have a book now, and I'll just wait for y'all to get back.
If you want any tea, help yourself to the ones I bought.
Okay, thank you.
I would have offered you one last night, but I wasn't sure if you were awake.
All right. Well, if y'all have any preparations that you'd like to make before y'all get on the road, y'all, you have your sleep. You wake up relatively early the following morning.
I'd like to make a stop at the armory. After fiddling with this, I'm just thinking maybe a different weapon might work better. If you guys don't mind.
Yolanda was gonna stop somewhere and try and get some cooking supplies and ingredients. They can have something have something other than
Rations.
hardtack while they're traveling. Yeah.
Hardtack and tombstone beef jerky.
Yeah.
I should. It's 10 gold, though. I don't. Yeah, but how much of my money is in the bag again?
There's 33 electrum.
That's.
It's roughly 15 gold. Did I do that math right?
16, but yeah.
About, yeah. It's not enough, never mind. I can't exactly buy what I need.
What is it that you need?
He'll point to Kai. This one requires ingredients to be brought back.
How much?
10 gold's worth of incense, charcoal. It's just simple things. I just don't have the money for it. At least not at the moment.
Well, I have some money in there too, right? Use that.
Two things should be fine, yeah. If you don't mind, Jean, yeah.
To be honest, I've never really used money before.
Obviously.
You know you can use that to buy things instead of having people take stuff, yes?
Yeah, but having people give me stuff feels way better, right?
From now on, I'm just gonna use your money to pay for your things.
You steal, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll use a portion of Jean's money to buy two little bundles of ingredients required to cast Find Familiar for the future.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Sorry, I was looking at the Find Familiar spell. There's nothing stating that you have to see it or anything to dismiss it, so you could always send it somewhere, like 3 miles away, and then dismiss it and make it pop up right back next to you.
I mean, that's what I've done.
Yeah.
No, you
I'm
can
realizing
totally
how
do that.
nice it is. Yeah, I could just send Irina little packages
Oh yeah!
and snap your bird back.
letters.
I didn't think of that. That's neat.
Like if y'all need to send a message to her or something, y'all could do it with that.
Like the
Oh,
owls
that's
from
cool.
Harry Potter.
So you said you're
Just a
gonna,
little messenger bird.
yeah, you're gonna preemptively buy the Tenji
I'm
or
gonna buy 20.
20. Okay, perfect. You can go ahead.
20 gold's worth, so I'll have 2 bundles.
Perfect.
Okay, so mark off your 33, and then how much is left over? Was
Well, that would be 16, so mark off.
4.
Well, I was gonna do 10 gold from mine and 10 gold from Jean's.
Okay, that makes it easy.
There you go.
A lot of gold for that.
That's invaluable though, and later on it will be like pocket change.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, true.
It's only $1,000.
Irina's brother paid us. He gave us good money for.
That's where the math on my stuff starts to break down a little bit. $1,000 to have a burb.
Well, a magic bird.
Magic bird.
Yeah, that's true. And you do have the brazier already, so you won't have to worry about that. Well, bull.
Close enough, right?
Yeah.
What's your familiar's name?
Kai.
That's right.
KY.
Alright. Taylor, you said you needed something from the smith.
Yes.
What is it you need?
I wanted to sell my crossbow and crossbow bolts and exchange for some other weaponry.
I'll see what he has on offer. What I need to save up for in terms of armor.
Okay.
It's the heaviest armor he has, or
Like-
she.
Yeah. It is a he. The smith is mostly blind.
Yeah,
Does anyone actually?
I tried to
Does
trick
that
him.
mean we can steal my plate armor?
Probably.
I would warn him and be like, for a blind man, he's pretty perceptive.
Yeah, he's gonna just hear.
I've
Clang,
got eyes on the
clang,
back of my
clang,
head.
clang.
Does he have an eye on his wrist,
No.
which he can't see out of?
What was the thing you're wanting to buy in exchange for the crossbow and the bolts?
Well, I mean, if it's a, I mean, how much are they gonna give me
He will
for the?
do 20 gold in credit total if it was a light crossbow.
It is a light crossbow.
Yeah, he'll do 20 gold in credit because it's not messed up in any way.
For the crossbow and the bolts, because
Mhm.
I have 40 bolts.
Oh, 21.
That seems a little cheap.
Well, so
But-
a crossbow's 25 GP and bolts are a gold for 20. So basically you're only losing $6 out of the deal.
$6. Oh wait.
Well, 6 GP, I guess. But yeah, whatever you'd like. And Vracus, as far as armor that he has, give me 1 second. I'll pull it up.
And he's only giving in credit.
Yeah. Because you said
But
you
I
wanted
have
to trade it.
Well, trade/sell.
Yeah.
I wanted to purchase other things, but I don't want.
You're
20 gold worth of crap.
you're bartering, so it like as long as you're giving him the crossbow, you have 20 gold to spend, then he'll give you the rest in cash, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, I don't want to lose that.
So this is like GameStop.
Yeah.
This is a GameStop. No, he gave me better prices than GameStop.
Vracus, as far as armors, he does have a set of he has plenty of leather armor. He doesn't have any studded leather armor made, but he can do that. He has a single breastplate. He can make more. He does not make any half plate or full plate. He doesn't have nearly the equipment or the time or the demand to do that. But he does. He can make splint mail.
Well, I think my armor's pretty good. I have that. So wait, what level is my armor? I don't actually. Is splint mail better?
What do you have?
I have that special.
Chainmail.
Was
It's
it
just
Yeah, but it's
shiny
the one that
chainmail.
doesn't get dirty, and I could
Yeah.
probably sell it for a lot to him.
Is it just chainmail though?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
chainmail.
Yeah, splint mail is one thing higher.
Be +1.
So I'd have 20. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
splint
it's
mail
a,
gives you an AC of 17.
Plus whatever else you have.
How much is splint mail?
He is selling the splint mail for 250 gold.
What if I were to trade you this armor I wear for that splint mail? I tell him to throw some soot on my armor. Soot. How do you say it?
Soot.
Soot?
Soot.
Suit.
Soot, whatever.
Yeah.
I heard soup. Which
Soup.
is
I
fun.
told
I've
him
got
to
some
throw
soup on my
Throw
armor.
some soup
same
on me.
difference.
Soup
It
for
works.
breakfast on it.
He will likely, if you're wanting to do a trade, he'll likely drop the cost down to keeping in mind that the chainmail is special and is basically going to be like brand new permanently. He'll do the splint mail for 150. He'll take 100 gold to take the chainmail off your hands, or he'll give 100 gold. Sorry, which is more than it's actually worth.
The gleaming one?
Mm-hmm. Well, it might not be the actual value of it in real life, but as far as the price of regular chainmail, you are getting a good extra.
So, in other words, that's too expensive right now, right?
Might be the case, yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Alright, I'll just keep shining away in my armor.
Okay.
Pretty-
With that, I'm just gonna for now and do a spear and 2 javelins.
Okay. Spear and 2 javelins. Okay. Sorry.
Does he actually, sorry, Parker, does he have any better shields, like shield types?
Just
I think
standard shield.
Is that all there is in D&D 5e?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's only just the regular shields and then like magic shields, like +1s and stuff.
I could maybe homebrew something, but yes, that's all there is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to homebrew the like buckler shield and then like tower shield things, but I could not figure out how to work it.
Yeah, that's a big downgrade because the games I play, there's like, there's like small shield, medium shield,
Mhm.
tower shield.
It's a little disappointing once you actually like learn about it.
Yeah. I would probably, if I was doing it, just real quickly thinking about it, if I was doing like a tower shield, I'd say that there's a strength requirement, but you get to add the shield's
+3.
bonus. I would say it's still a +2 shield, but you get to add the shield's bonus to like strength
Certain
saving
saves.
throws, yeah, and like deck saves and stuff, kind of like the shield master feat.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's stuff like that in Pathfinder that they do.
Mm-hmm. So Taylor, basically, a javelin, or sorry, 2 javelins and a spear is literally just 2 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the price he was going to charge you for it. So if you would like the rest in just cash from your crossbow, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would get
19 gold.
19 gold. Because they need good crossbows, and yours is cool looking.
Yes, it is.
Does anyone want a light crossbow?
Apparently the smith.
I mean anyone in the party.
I know.
Is that? I guess I need to use like hand axes, right, for strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crossbows
Because
decks.
yeah, it would be dex
Okay.
if you would use the.
I'll buy 3 more hand axes actually. How
Okay.
much are those?
Hand axes are going to be 5 gold apiece.
5 gold a piece?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Which
how
is
much
why
was
you do javelins.
How much is a javelin?
5 silver pieces.
Wait, why is a hand axe 5 gold?
I have no fucking clue.
Oh,
Wait.
my guess would be is you can dual wield them.
I would think it's the dual wield and the fact that they're light. Yeah, you can dual wield, and also just the flavor, I suppose. A hand axe is more useful than a javelin for more stuff than just fighting.
Javelin still adds strength bonus, right?
Yeah,
Fuck
throwing
that,
anything at the strength bonus.
I'll buy 5 javelins.
Okay, that'll be 2.5 gold instead of 15 gold.
2.5 gold. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
You made me question my mouth there for a second, but yes.
Can I just get 20 gold for the light crossbow and bolt since no one seems to want them?
Go for it.
Thank you.
2.5 gold. What the hell?
Also, does he want... Okay. Does anyone want arrows?
I don't think anyone
Arrows?
has a bow.
If you shoot
Yeah, I
them
don't
at
know.
I'll
me,
take
try and
one.
throw them back.
You just want a single arrow?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a bummer, man. I wasted one of those hand axes on that like shambling mound thing. That's 5 gold worth of hand axe that I wasted for no purpose.
Yeah, and honestly, there's not technically a smith in Vallaki, which I think is odd that there wouldn't be in a town this big. But like buy the module, you buy it at the stockyard, or you go back to Barovia Village to buy shit. So I've changed that, obviously. But if y'all try to buy stuff in Barovia Village, there's like a 25% cost increase. Or 50% cost increase. So like, if you normally have to pay like 5 gold for a hand axe, you'd be paying like 10 gold for it. Because he's the only person there. Yeah. He's doing better robbery than Bracketh right now.
Yeah, we're just gonna come back at night and rob this guy blind. Nope, pun intended. Pun intended.
Alright. Anything else you want to get done? Lillian, you said... Not Lillian. Seashells, you said cooking supplies, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I would have followed with Yolanda.
Okay.
Let's go find some cooking gear.
A quick question, real quick. How much for these arrows? I don't think anyone wants them either. So.
Other than the one that Jean took, quiver is a gold. So.
Can I trade those arrows for another javelin?
Sure, that's a better deal for him. So.
Multiple javelins.
Jean, you get one. Jean has 1 arrow. Bracketh, you can have 2 more javelins, and he takes the arrows.
That's fine.
I'll trade him a hand axe for even more javelins.
You're just gonna have 12
So many
javelins.
javelins.
I would say at that point you're dealing with carry weight issues. You just carry let me carry my
weight,
golf
but just-
my golf club bag of javelins.
Javelins, yeah.
This looks like you picked the 9-iron. Might I suggest the putter?
Your javelin's just called the putter.
Okay, alright.
So Yolanda and Milan, the easiest place you're gonna find cook's utensils is actually gonna be at the stockyard, given that it's kind of the trade post. All told, for cook's utensils plus general herbs and a good bit of salt to preserve stuff, that'll cost you roughly 2 gold total.
That was a really good DM response, by the way. You told me no without telling me no. that's fantastic.
Yes, but you're gonna have to also purchase the golf bag. I'm upselling you. Yeah, so cook's utensils and then the 11 herbs and spices you're just gonna have to write in because that's not an actual item.
That's fine. And do they have? Yolanda's also looking for like actual sugar, flour.
That would be part of that extra gold you spent on supplies. So you have sugar, flour, salt, and then some spices.
Also, Milan would probably be looking for like root vegetables and like nuts and stuff that will adhere to her diet,
Right.
so that she doesn't have to eat meat.
Okay. I would say those would just count as rations as far as buying them, which I think is a gold for 2, if I remember correctly. Let me double check the price on that. I believe I think a day of rations is 5 silver. So it'll be a gold for 2 days worth of your dietary needs. Because that does have dry fruits and nuts in the.
All right.
So however many days you want to buy of that, go for it. And if y'all would like to set out, you can. If there's anything else you'd like to do in town first, go for it.
Thank you, good.
We just set out right after shopping.
Okay.
I'm assuming we would have chosen a spot to meet up at.
Sure.
Yeah,
Back at the inn, maybe?
that's a good place. 1, 2, 3, not it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
I still did you say anything?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't hear Jacob either.
Well, no, I didn't say anything.
Okay. So either of y'all roll a d20 for me. Ooh, I love those dice.
Those are pretty. I need
They're
my
so
life.
pretty.
You said roll a d20?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the question?
Oh, I just
What,
said
what
not
was I
it.
supposed to say something to?
If you hear someone say not it, you say not it.
Oh, okay.
Alright. It looks like y'all will be fine. I was just trying to see if there's going to be a random encounter on your journey. It's roughly like 2 or 3 hours. So it's not a super far journey, but it is like through the woods. But yeah, you spend your mostly uneventful journey through the woods. Getting you to the sleepy, secluded little town kind of in a forest, right on the banks of a lake. This seems to be Zarovich. Look out. Thank you for that, by the way.
Which is
That reference sheet.
Oh yeah, I saw it and I thought it'd be useful.
So y'all would actually be... Sorry, this map is all sorts of funky. Give me 1 second. Let me make this actually look the right way.
Oh no.
There we go.
That looks much better.
Yeah, that's more in line with the direction that you're traveling. Alright, so you'd be approaching on, let's say kind of down this way.
We're supposed to be putting ourselves on the map.
If you'd like to, you don't necessarily have to. If you want to start murdering people in town, I'll need you on there, obviously. But
Yes, please.
this seems to be as you're approaching, there's a couple of things. This is not fortified in any way, shape, or form like Valaki is. It's a lot more squalid than even Barovia Village. Many of these houses are just daub houses, kind of pulled out of the mud. Others still seem to be very old. Like at one point, this was an established town, but have mostly gone to ruin. A just unpleasant lake water, like stagnant smell, kind of permeates throughout the town. There's the smell of decaying fish and just rot from rope and wood over time. Swampy, I guess, would be an apt term for it. And as you're traveling into town, you see a bunch of pallid villagers just kind of milling around. Some are pushing carts with fish. Others are rolling barrels, likely also with fish or lake water. Are just pushing them to and fro and just kind of eyeing you suspiciously as you travel into town. There's just, I don't know, especially to Malign, and I think Yolanda also has a pretty high passive perception. They're just, these are kind of weird-looking people. Eyes are just, just slightly too large for their faces, almost. Um, kind of looks like there might be a little bit of your guess. Probably malign since you're used to animals in the forest and stuff. It seems like there might be a fair bit of interbreeding. Just at first blush. I'm gonna drop the Happy Tavern music. But regardless, you found a town.
Well, Yolanda's not really interested in the town. The town is secondary to the lake itself. But if anyone else.
This is a pitiful town.
Hey, that's one of the things we don't say out loud. As a general rule.
Was it like a fishing town, I guess?
Seems to be a very small fishing town with a very limited population. Just kind of eyeing you suspiciously as you work your way into it. And Yolanda, I assume you're kind of leading the group through here. Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to head to?
Just lake? Just the shore?
Okay.
I don't.
You can definitely do that.
Yolanda doesn't know what she's doing, but
Start just kind of wandering your way through the lake towards the shore.
sure.
After a moment of kind of walking through, one of the townspeople just kind of looks up and says, where are you heading?
We're going to the lake.
Why is that?
Because
We thought we might go for a swim.
Water's pretty black today. I wouldn't advise. Do what you want.
okie doke.
Resisting the urge to say that's what the old gypsy woman told us to do.
That's what Yolanda was about
And
to say.
as you're walking,
And
he's
Which
just
is
like,
why Yava popped up and was
Yeah.
just like, no, people have bad things to say about the Vistani and Gypsies so far, so I'm like not wanting to hear shit. So I'm like, nope, don't tell them.
and all of you, especially those of you with a higher perception or insight, you're just being like, you just can't shake the feeling that you're just being watched the entire time you're walking through this town. People are just staring at you.
What's considered a high perception for that?
I would say for this, you'd need like a 12.
Oh, Varactus falls into that category.
Oh, yeah, I have a 12.
Yeah,
I do not.
I have a 13.
I
nice.
sleep in a race car bed.
You know,
I have a bed.
So, at the foot of this mountain, nestled into the misty forest, is a large lake. The water, as you kind of approach the shore, is perfectly still and ominously dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. And pulled up along the shore are 3 small rowboats. A 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it fishing pole in hand.
And can I use Kai to see if I see any, like that big thing, that weird thing I saw the other day?
Sure. Make a perception check with Kai.
Okay, I will put a hand on Malign's shoulder and just use them to keep walking.
Okay,
Don't worry, I won't lead you into the water.
probably.
20.
Nice.
Wilson, what is it? Yes, baby.
You don't see it, but as you're kind of passing over with Kai, you do get a better glance at the figure in the boat. They appear to be drinking wine from the bottle. There are no fish in the boat whatsoever. He's not even holding the fishing pole hardly. It's just kind of like resting against the edge of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple of burlap sacks in the bag, or in the back of the rowboat he's in. One of them is moving around.
Well then. All right, get in the boat.
What?
Get in the boat.
Rowboats?
Hey,
Yes.
I get in the boat.
Why?
Did
in
I
the boat.
stutter?
I'm getting in the boats. I want to know why I'm getting in the boat.
I saw something concerning. You'll see soon enough.
I'm getting in the boat. In a boat.
Each boat can safely hold 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
Yep.
Well, who wants to row?
Well, there's 6 of you.
Are there
So 3 and 3,
Yeah, you can do 3 and 3.
and room for the burlap sack.
What is it?
You can hold 5, and there's only room for, or we only have 6.
I guess 3 and 3, and then.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah.
Look, I have this very fancy map for you.
Shut the fuck up. I don't like that map.
Baby, why you? Baby, why you?
Why didn't you like this map?
Why you screaming at me?
You traumatized us with this map.
I didn't traumatize you with this map. I did nothing wrong with it.
Oh, you can't see me glaring at you.
Nice. No, I
Let's
can't.
row. What's wrong?
I will put you on the. Oh, actually, y'all just put yourself in the bottom boats down here at the bottom. Y'all can just put yourselves in either boat.
I feel like we're gonna sink and all die, and then the campaign ends.
Don't be sad because it happened.
Who's strong?
Have
Who
you
wants to-
had a full white before
No.
in a game?
Who's strong enough to row a boat?
It's called a
Raucous is. Oh.
Getting in Raucus's boat.
Raucous
Who else is
row.
strong though?
Raucous row. What we need is the lion.
Yeah, we don't have the beast.
I guess,
Oh, I
she's
guess
in
you
this one.
put me in the back, right, or the middle.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
As far as this goes, it doesn't matter. Nope. There we go. Nope.
Okay, there.
I'm the rower.
Okay.
What, Raucous? Oh, there you
Sorry, I couldn't resist. All right.
Abuse of power.
I'm literally just gonna use this token for Pluto. 'Cause it's funny.
This is ridiculous. I feel like we're in a. Dude, what is going on? We're like in some simulation.
Simulator.
I feel like we're playing a game from like the late 90s or early
Stanley
90s,
Parable.
honestly. Yeah. We're just like, who can row faster?
I don't know if that's how this
It's a
works.
Mario Party game, guys.
Y'all are in a Mario Party game, yeah?
I'm
God,
going
not that
to
one.
try to row. I'm gonna row faster than them.
Well,
That's my mission.
instead of being in a Mario Party game, y'all can be in a skill challenge. So that's appropriate for this situation. So you know that Velsolis, as far as I know, the only thing he's told you is that there's something concerning on the lake.
I would have said once we are like actually in the boat that I would have mentioned something about a burlap sack moving.
Okay.
In the boat. In the boat that's out there.
So you start heading out there. Does anyone have a just a quick reminder on skill challenges? You can tell me any skill you'd like to try as long as you're proficient in it. It will be solo rolls. You can't assist each other to get advantage, but you might be able to give yourself advantage or disadvantage depending on what you're saying, and depending on what you're wanting to do. The DC is kind of flexible depending on the action you choose and how you choose to use that skill. So, for instance, trying to outrun something, you could say athletics or acrobatics and just describe how you're using that skill. In this case, you're trying to get a boat out to the other boat. So those of you that are, using rowing to get out there, you can definitely do that, and that will increase the speed of your boat. However, you can only use that skill once. So if you use athletics, you can't use it again, but someone else might be able to. And each of these boats will be a separate skill challenge to add some tension. So,
Excuse me.
Jacob, you're going to use athletics to get out there?
Shit. Well, I was, but I rolled a 9. But hey, I guess that's what it is.
That is what it is. And just remember, guys, my only thing on it, just tell me what you're doing, and then make sure you're proficient in it.
I am going to try to power these oars towards our objective in the center.
Okay.
Of the lake.
Yeah, there's a brief moment where where Vracus is pushing forward, because that's naturally how you'd feel that you have to push in a boat, like you're facing forward in the boat and just pushing, and it's not working. So then, you finally manage to get yourself situated and realize you have to kind of row counterintuitively to what you'd actually do before the boat begins to start moving. So that'll unfortunately be the first failure for y'all's boat.
All right.
And anyone's free to jump in at any time, by the way.
Can I use insight on Fracas's failure to help our group? I'll get guidance.
Sure, roll an insight. That's actually really funny.
Oh, not to row a boat. Yes.
Okay. Alright, so, yeah, whoever makes the athletics check, if anyone does make an athletics check for rowing the boat, on this boat, y'all will have advantage.
Yes, we have a 20 total.
I would like to kind of look at I don't know. It's not really looking at. It's more like I want to investigate the waters and the currents and see if I can figure out a way to help Vracus go with the water rather than against the water. If there's a way to curve the boat or to get us there a little faster.
Okay.
Looking.
If you'd like to do that as an investigation, you can. It's going to be a little bit harder. Nature or survival will be closer to what you're trying to do, if you're proficient.
Don't have those.
Okay, then you can do investigation.
I was just like, I don't have those. I have Arcana, History, Investigation, and Medicine.
I gotcha.
They have to be proficient in it.
Yeah. Nope.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that boat's a little bit dead in the water right now. Not to foreshadow anything.
Thanks, Robert.
I was gonna say, after we started to get in the boats, could I have Kai just watch, and if something happens, try to intervene?
Yeah.
Okay. Gene, do you wanna try the athletics thing, or should I?
Yeah, I'll do it, sure.
Is anybody here proficient in athletics?
Or vehicle.
I have acrobatics, and if Parker would let me, I have a thing that can give me proficiency, but it would have to have been something I did when we finished the long rest. So I can't exactly change it on the fly now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, see, that's
We're gonna sink.
Can I use acrobatics? Maybe?
Wait. Is Rakus afraid of water? No.
I don't know. Is he?
Space pirate.
I don't know. Is he?
Wait, didn't you tell us to choose a fear?
Yeah, and your
Yeah.
fear is deep water will kill me.
Oh my god. What's
That
mine
explains
again?
why
Isn't
he
it?
failed.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, what's
this-
mine? Isn't it like
Alright, so this obviously I have
giant or
disadvantage
something?
on every single
Well,
roll.
I won't say you have disadvantage, but those stress points that we talked about, you'd have, we'll say your stress is at 1. So you're just going to have a -1 on everything for the time being. Attack
How
rolls,
far
abilities,
away
or
is
saving
this
throws.
boat, by the way?
How far away is the boat? About 125 feet, I think I measured it at. No one's managed to get closer to it. Yeah, like 120
And we
feet.
have advantage on trying to move our boat, but none of us are proficient in moving a boat.
Uh, I'll use an intimidation check to rally everyone. Come on, you slugs! Start rowing!
Roll it.
The end is
I
nigh!
will attempt to row the boat.
Okay. And guys, y'all are going to be rowing the boat. He was trying to increase his speed.
Oh my god. Okay, I will row the boat from then on because
I rolled a
holy shit.
19.
What?
Oh my
did.
god.
Good thing we had advantage on it
Ugh.
too.
Gosh,
Dear god, how do you have a -3?
I'm a child.
What? How? Okay, genuinely, I want to know what is your strength score?
That's be
5.
6.
Fuck.
He said, I'm a child.
You really took the hit on that one.
You can have some inspiration for that. And guys, two of y'all have free natural 20s. I hope you remember this.
I'm gonna use a survival check. Did I get to use an intimidation check or did I not count?
You can, you just haven't rolled it yet.
Alright. Jesus! God! Ugh!
I
So
forget.
I
did you
don't
say-
have disadvantage, right?
No, you don't have disadvantage.
That's a good thing because that boat would have been sunk.
Yeah, I will say that's about the time Kai notices that the man in the boat seemingly noticing and hearing the commotion from the docks looks back, sees you, and grabs 2 of the burlap sacks, pushes them into the water, and is in the process of getting the 3rd one when Kai starts to harass him. He is now working on the one that is wiggling.
I am now, every time anyone in my boat
Uh,
starts to do anything, guidance.
wow, ironically,
Everybody
I
gets
wish.
out in front of this boat.
Wow, ironically, I wish I had. Oh, wait. Can I use a mix of steady aim? Can I use steady aim to disrupt the disadvantage I would have from shooting past 30 feet with a hand crossbow?
Yeah, it would cancel out.
Okay, can I try and shoot him to like stop him?
Yeah, roll just a roll a dexterity. Actually, I guess this would just be an attack roll.
I was like, would it just be an
Yeah,
attack?
yeah,
Someone
yeah. I was about to
else-
say dexterity plus proficiency, but that's exactly what that is.
Can I just say I'm guiding bolt at this man?
It's only a 12.
12?
I'm gonna throw a fucking javelin. Sorry.
Or wait, would I get? No, wait, you can't get like double advantage.
Hey, he's in range.
You have disadvantage when you throw over
Wait,
that
why
first
are
number.
why are we killing this guy? Why are we attacking him?
Well-
He's about to drop the burlap sack.
Yeah.
What is a burlap sack?
Velstolos, were
It's
you aiming? Were you aiming to hurt him, or
Not
aiming to?
necessarily, just disarm,
Okay.
like, or even cause him to fall in, maybe.
All right.
I
So
don't think
with
that
that
will
shot, you do manage to. He's like reaching for the sack, and a crossbow bolt just impacts the wood beside his hand. He falls back and sways. The boat starts rocking a pretty good amount, given that he is very inebriated. So
If he tries again, I'll try, or I can't do it again, can I?
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I cast a guiding bolt at this man?
Yeah. What is your intent?
Either to knock him off the boat or to get him to stop doing what he's doing to those sacks.
Okay.
Uh,
Give me 1 second. We need.
Blind with radiant light.
Kai couldn't give her couldn't give her advantage, could he?
I'll say he can.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Guiding bolt.
Well, and that is a third success too.
Anyone else want to roll something on this boat that's about to sink?
Murder.
With that, I mean, the figure in the boat is slumped. It does not seem to be.
Did the sack fall in the water?
No. With that 25, no, it was really good aim.
Already dropped 2 of them into the lake.
How close did we? How close were we?
Other 2 weren't moving though.
Yeah, y'all are within 30 feet of it now.
I have no idea.
All right.
Can I use a rope and Kai to pull the boat over?
I'm gonna jump in the water.
I don't know that Kai would be able to pull. Wait, what?
No, not pull the boat. Just like
Carry the rope over.
tie it or something.
Oh, tie them together. You can send Kai.
So I can pull the rope over.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, Kai can start working on getting a rope from that boat over to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we want to make any more rolls over here.
And Jean, you're in the water.
Have to.
Yeah.
How does swimming speed work?
It's half of your movement,
Unless you have a swim.
unless you have a swimming speed. Yeah.
Also,
Or
projectile
you're a
weapons are
druid.
disadvantage. Also, I think something about melee attacks are a disadvantage unless you have a swim speed.
Yeah, there are
What is
certain
that?
melee weapons that are fine in the water.
Oh yeah, there are certain ones.
It's
All
That's
right.
what it is.
Sorry.
it's kind of a weird rule set. Sorry. Those of you that did not succeed, you will eventually get over there. You're just gonna get there a little bit late, but you will get
Can
over
I-
there.
Can I try and use my understanding of like mechanics and arcana and mixing the two to try and like fiddle something together rapidly to kind of propel us forward?
Roll an Arcana check. Yeah. You take your fire gloves and just stick it in the water and just start rocket boating your way over there. It's still pretty slow, but it's better than the rowing has been.
Oh,
Jean, you're gonna get up there about the same time they will, but you are in the water.
I'm misty stepping
Okay.
30 feet towards them and then going down.
You're going into the water to find it.
Yeah. Whatever we drop.
Roll me a perception check.
How about no? I've got real doo-doo eyes. I'll use luck.
Okay. Luck to get the 10, I'm sorry.
Yeah, unless you let me reroll.
No,
the whole thing,
just
but I don't
reroll and
know
we'll just
how you
do-
roll it.
Yeah, for luck, since you choose that before you know the results.
4. Okay, so way worse.
You're not seeing any of those sacks. What's your con is 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have, I think, a minute of breath, so you're fine for right now. The sack in the boat, Velsalis and Malign, as you're getting up to it, it's still moving. The man in the boat is not.
Can I tell if he's dead or not?
Roll a medicine.
Oh, fun. That's a solid.
Solid 10. He's either dead or unconscious.
I'm just gonna tap him with a spare the dying
Okay.
and open the bag.
While she's doing that, can I use an action, or do I need to recall him, like resummon Kai to have him switch forms?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I was gonna have him try and swim in the water, swim the water as like a seahorse or something.
As you're
Or
opening up,
fish.
the bag, the second boat gets up to this one. You pull open the bag. Inside is an alabaster white-skinned girl of maybe 13, 14, with dark raven black hair. She is bound, wrists and ankles, kind of behind her, and there is like a cloth tied around her mouth as a gag.
As seeing this,
I'm gonna untie her. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm on fucking push to talk.
Okay.
I would, as we're getting up there and I'm seeing that, I would dive into the water and attempt to look for the other 2 bags as well.
Okay, make a perception check for me as well.
Fuck.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
This sucks,
Rolling
yo.
terrible today.
I told you, as soon as I rolled that nat 20 for initiative, we were screwed.
Yeah.
You did you?
It
This.
was only the one bag that was moving, right?
Yeah.
But he threw 2 other bags into the water, and if he had 1 bag with the child in it, Yava assumes the other 2 had children.
Maybe. One of the as soon as you get the you said you're untying her first?
Yeah, and helping her into the other boat.
Okay. So you untie her and pull her into the other boat, and she like starts working at the one on her mouth. And she finally gets it off, and immediately she kind of lunges forward and spits at the the still body of the man on the boat and says, "A curse upon you to always and forevermore never get any satisfaction from alcohol again." And then she just sits back on the boat. "Oh, thanks."
You're right.
Hi, thanks. And then she just immediately, like, leans over the boat and throws up.
Whose boat is she in?
Right now she is in y'all's boat. I'm about to get her stat block down for you.
I'll keep her hair back.
Okay.
Oh, honey. Come on.
Pat.
Yeah. Yava, interesting thing. Very clearly Listani, by the way she's dressed. Or she just likes the...
Yava's underwater.
Oh,
I'm
Yava.
in the water.
Very clearly very cold. Sorry.
I mean, if I would have noticed it before I dove into the water, then...
I mean, given that all of you have been in the camps, y'all probably all would notice that. By being real.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I have anything else to help.
I have a blanket.
Can I touch, the, like part of my glove and, imbue it with a little bit of magic? I don't know if I can do that underwater.
I use
What do-
telekinetic movement, or
Well, okay, what are you trying to do with the glove?
So I have magical tinkering where I can, like, imbue a tiny bit of magic into an object. And one of the things is like a 5-foot radius of light.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to give myself more light so I could maybe see a little better underwater looking for these sacks.
Okay, it's an action, right? For the
Yes.
tinkering? Okay, then yeah, you definitely can. So re-roll a perception check. And what were you trying to do, Brackus?
well, I mean, I try to get it with telekinetic movement, or mage hand actually would be better.
Oh, the bag?
Fuck!
Yeah.
If you were underwater and able to see it, maybe. Does Brackus really want to get in that water?
Nah. Nah.
I say we leave him in the lake. Let him have his boat, but just leave him here.
Take his horse.
We're not talking about me, right?
No, we're talking about the guy who is unconscious on the floor.
I
of the
know.
room.
I know. I know.
Well, we don't know if he's unconscious or if he's dead.
Well, no, he should be only unconscious.
Well, we can
Li-
fix that. I'll take
Lion
a.
did something, didn't you?
He is.
I think
He
I
is
think I
breathing.
hit him pretty hard.
He is
You
breathing.
know what? He's breathing. Well, let's just kill him and be done with it.
But somebody could miss him and then come back to us.
So,
His life will be way worse if you don't kill him. Take the oars, leave him here. Maybe the fishies will get him.
well, it'll still come back to us.
Did he see
Just dump
you?
him in the water. Destroy his rowboat. Dump him in the water. He'll drown. No one will be any the wiser.
Or just leave him.
There are risks associated with that.
I think we'll be.
Did he see any of your faces?
Possibly. No, I'm unsure.
Not sure.
The other boat.
We were too far out, maybe.
You could either leave him out here and let the fates do what they want. You could kill him. I won't tell. Or you could take him back to the town and have him arrested. The big one, not the lookout. He was talking to people in town.
I mean, just toss him in the water and let him drown.
I say we take him back to Vallaki. He should be punished. He
Is
kidnapped.
there a reward associated with this dutiful task?
I'm fairly certain, Brackus, that the people of Vallaki will give us some money for turning in somebody who's kidnapping children.
They might, but my camp will.
She's just
Well,
started.
yeah.
Remember.
But if we're gonna bring him with us, I highly suggest tying him up.
I'd rather just leave him here, but I'm fine with that. I have some rope.
There's a reward involved. I say we take him back.
Because you see, he's kidnapped one child and tried to throw him in the lake. He's probably done it more than once.
I heard him talking to the people that live in the lake, and he we should be rowing back, by the way. He
I'll start rowing as she's talking.
he won't. If we take him back to my people, he's likely going to be met with a fate worse than death before he dies. But I think Vallaki would just exile him to the woods.
Okay, then to the Vistani camp.
I suppose. Seems like a lot of effort, but
Alright, well. So
might as well.
the overarching plan to just take him back to the Vistani camp?
Did Jean and Yava
I
ever?
mean, I guess we're just being left down here, so fuck
Yeah,
us.
I was about to say, I was just like, they're just gonna fucking leave us in the water.
I know.
We're fish people now.
Y'all took the guy that was stealing the kid and left your friends in the water with the fish people. Whatever
I
the
have
hell that
questions about
means.
the fish people, by the way, but I'm gonna ask them when we're not on the lake anymore.
No,
I
y'all
forgot
are, Yava, Jean, you're not seeing anything and you're kind of losing. It's super dark. It's chillingly cold. Your stomach's starting to get upset for some reason. And you still can't shake that feeling that you're being watched.
Guys, we gotta go. Guys,
Underwater, can't hear.
Yava! Yava! Jean!
We're rolling when you need them.
Shh.
We come back to the surface after running out of air.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they would only have air for
go.
about a minute.
Get in the boat. Come on.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll leave too.
Alright.
I'll get back in my boat.
So with the Vistani girl and with the drunkard, you begin heading back towards the... Where? Are you heading back towards the town itself?
I mean, we should probably go back to the town to get Irina first before we
No,
go
I'm
anywhere
sorry.
else.
I meant the
Not the fishing village.
yeah. Do you want?
Yeah, I need to go around the fishing village.
I mean, you gotta go back towards the shore at least.
Yeah, but we don't have to go anywhere near the fishing village, especially if she said something about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
We just stole their boats, that's all.
What exactly are your people gonna do to this guy?
Lots of curses. That's probably the first thing that we'll do, and then set him off into the woods, likely. Oh shit, that's not the right map. Oh yeah, it is.
You've like you switched us to like 6 maps.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna use her as a token for right now, since she is with you. So the green is the town. Do you want to go north? Sorry, do you want to go east or west of the town?
What?
I vote we go towards like the area near like
Like, do you?
if swing direction wise, go towards Ravenloft, not towards Kresk.
So this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, where her camp is?
Her camp is on the other side of the block. It's this tent. So you could either go through Valaki or go around it, obviously, but
Okay.
their camp is not far. It's just kind of off in the woods. Valaki doesn't let Vistani into the town that often.
And then they like get mad. Take away precious items.
All right, so you managed to circumvent the town. You did.
I don't. Did they take her gloves? I thought they just had her. I thought they just wanted her to not like
Wear
have them on.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
didn't have them
they're
on.
in my bag of holding.
They didn't take them.
All right. All right. So the question, I guess, is back to Valaki itself, or just completely go around the town for right now.
Go around the town for now. My vote.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go right to the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the camp, and most likely, if we're nice enough to them, they'll let us stay for the evening.
Are we not gonna get Irina though?
No, we'll be okay for her right
Okay, it's
now.
fine.
She's flirting with the hot doctor, guys. It's fine.
She's a big girl. She can, last.
I'm. Is there like a midpoint that I can get dropped off at?
I guess Valaki itself would be the midpoint.
Yeah, I'm. Sol's is
we-
gonna say he doesn't feel comfortable leaving her alone with the situation they're in, so he's gonna stay in the city.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah, definitely fair.
Is everyone feeling all right?
Yava and Jean actually make a con save for me.
Oh, now I can fucking roll. Fuck you.
Hey, you got it where it when it counts.
Jean, you pretty much the entire boat ride back, you were seasick and throwing up over the edge. Yava, you managed to hold it down, but you don't feel good. That water is foul.
Jean, come here.
Why aren't we killing this guy right now?
Malina's gonna give Jean a kiss on the forehead and cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Oh, that's so cute.
We aren't killing this guy because like people will do far worse things and torture him for a prolonged amount of time.
Also, we're getting money.
I can torture him.
Hopefully the Lesser Restoration helps Jean not feel so crappy.
Yeah, it does. I'm actually going to send you this really cool piece of art. This is the camp from a distance. Oh wait, let's put this in the right channel.
On a hill.
Mm-hmm. And here's an actual artwork of it, because they have both.
The actual artwork's terrifying. Fan art, though, is really cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Parker.
Yes.
I can. How far away is the camp?
Let me double check. I think it's a decent distance, but it's not like super, super far.
Would it be too far enough for me to be able to send messages using Kai?
It would what's his fight speed?
Let me double check. 60 feet.
60 feet.
So 120 hashing.
Yeah, you could probably send one message there and back within the span of about an hour.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
And you get into town with relative ease. They kind of just ask, to confirm your identity, double check your weapons, and let you back in. So
When they ask his identity, he's like, really?
Trust the process.
Fair, but how many people look like this?
He flips through a couple pages. Flips through a couple more. Like a lot.
That's rather surprising, actually.
You don't need insight to know he was just bullshitting.
I know, I'm patronizing.
I know. The best D&D is just patronizing your friends. So yeah, this expansive clearing, a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see the buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within, and even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses and food emanating from the central area.
Your home is lovely.
Thanks. It's one of the more permanent camps. We share it with the Duskies.
Duskies?
Like a dusk elf?
Yeah.
No, Malayan wouldn't know that because Malayan can't read.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She just saw squiggles on the pages.
Oh no, I forgot that.
I would turn to Malayan and be like, you might see more people that look like you.
Yeah, they kind of look like you. They're like they're woody. I guess. You're like purple and they're not, but otherwise it looks the same.
Sweetheart, I really don't want to ask, but do you know if there were other children in the other bags?
I think it was an old lady and some guy. He hit them in the
Oh,
head.
thank God I didn't find it.
Jean, we've had this conversation many times now. They're just old. There's nothing wrong with them.
Have you ever been an old person?
He is an old person. We've talked about this.
No. She's just up there in the age. She's not an old person. Everything hurts.
Anyway.
Their bones suck. Their faces are saggy. You've never put on their face. It's weird.
Anyway, he said he was going to take us to the altar, and about that time I tried to bite him, so he, after he stopped bleeding, he gagged me and then put me in the sack. So I don't know much after that, but yeah, it was not fun.
Well, I'm glad we found you. Are we keeping this guy unconscious?
Yeah, I would assume so. Given that he got blasted with like probably lethal radiant damage, it's less just it's less keeping him unconscious and more keeping him alive.
I still say we
Spare
should
the
kill.
dying.
Yeah.
Spamming, spare the dying.
Yeah, every minute is just spare.
Yeah.
But-
I need to
Hit him
head
so
to
hard.
bed. I got golf in the morning.
yeah, we're jumping off here. This is our ending. With that, she says, "Come on, I'll show you my people. You can meet my dad, and we can see if we can get you the reward and some food in your bellies."
I'm just gonna like try and stay as close as possible to her.
Okay. And yeah, guys, nice job. Despite our technical difficulties, we made it. Goodbye, future us.